Happy, happy Sunday. Ran away in floods of shame. I'll never tell how close I came as I crossed the Holland Road. You went left and I went right as the moon hung proud and bright. You would have loved it here tonight. Spin me around just to pin me down on the cover of this strange bed. Spin me around just to pin me down. Wrap your questions, keep them down, and let the water lead us home. And I was sorry for what I'd done. You were young, I was not old, and our story was not told, but torn apart by greedy hands. Spin me around just to pin me down on the cover of this strange bed. Spin me around just to pin me down. Spin me around just to pin me down. I'll be gone by the night's end. Spin me around just to pin me down. But I'll be home in a little while. Lover, I'll be home. Oh, I'll be home in a little while. Lover, I'll be home. Oh, I'll be home in a little while. Oh, lover, I'll be home. I think I'm going to take advantage of a very quiet stream to just play like 12 minutes of Joanna Newsom before anybody can stop me. Hey Maddie, how you doing? Thank you. I enjoy it. Every time I get a new shirt, I'm like, gotta wear it on stream. Oh, diatoms, I don't. I'll play Joanna Newsom whenever I get the chance, but I try not to put Emily in the queue too often, and I think only one other person has ever requested it. Given as it is quite long. Just back from a little walk. Lovely. Is it a bearable temperature? Anyway, song requests are on. No live learns today because I can't be bothered. Also, like, I don't think I have any mods, so I can't do that. I can't handle that alone. Hey, Rustam, what's up? Well, it's items. You can consider this not a request for you. Is that just a matter of principle? It's quite warm, Manny. The meadowlark and the chimchurri and the sparrow set to the sky in a flying spree for the sport of the pharaoh. A little while later the Pharisees dragged a comb through the meadow. Do you remember what they called up to you and me in our window? There's a rusty light on the pines tonight, sun pouring wine, Lord O'Mara, into the bones of the birches and the spires of the churches jutting out from the shadow. And the yoke and the axe and the old smokestacks and the bale and the barrow, and everything sloped like it was dragged from the rope in the mouth of the south below. We've seen these mountains kneeling, Felton and grey. We thought our very hearts would up and melt away from the snow in the night time, just going and going, and the stirring of wind sounds in the morning helps me find my way back in there from the place where I have been. Iris, thank you so much for the raid. Oh, and Emily, I saw you last night by the river. I dreamed you were skipping little stones across the surface of the water, frowning at the angle where they were lost and slipped under forever in a mud cloud, mica spangled like the skied men breathing on a mirror. Oh, well, anyhow, I sat by your side by the water, where you taught me the names of the stars overhead that I wrote down in my ledger. Though all I knew of the road universe were those Pleiades loosed in December, I promised you I would set them to verse, so I'd always remember that the meteorite is a source to the light, and the meteor is just what we see, and the meteoroid is a stone that's devoid of the fire that propelled it to thee, and the meteorite's just what causes the light, and the meteor's how it's perceived, and the meteoroid's a bone thrown from the void that lies quiet and offering to thee. Lost Satoshi, thank you so much for that enormous cheer. Got a scroll break so I can talk. You came and lay cold darkness I'm in. Through the windows wide and cried, Amen, Amen, Amen. The whole world stopped to hear you hollering, and you looked down and saw now what was happening. The lines are fading in my kingdom, though I have never known a way to border them in. So the muddy mouths of the boons and sows and the grouse and the horse and the hen grope at the gate of a looming lake that was once a tidy pen. And the mail is laid and the great estates are not lit from within. The talking towns were coming downright sickening. In due time we will see the far buttes lit by a flare. I've seen your bravery, and I will follow you there and roll through the night time. So healthy, gone healthy all of a sudden, in search of a midwife who can help me, who can help me, help me find my way back in. And there are worries where I've been. Oh, and say, and leave the bay. Well, don't be bothered. Leave your troubles here where the tugboats shear the water from the water, flanked by furrows curling back like a match held up to the newspaper. Well, Emily, they'll follow your lead by the letter, and I make this claim, and I'm not ashamed to say I knew you better. For what they've seen is just a beam of your sun that banishes winter. Let us go, though we know it's a hopeless endeavor. Well, the ties that bind, they are barbed and twined and hold us close forever. Though there is nothing would help me come to grips with a sky that is gaping and yawning. There is a song I woke with on my lips as you sailed your great ship towards the morning. Come on home, the poppies are all grown knee-deep by now. Blossoms all have fallen, and the pollen ruins the plow. Peonies not in the breeze, and while they wetly bow, with hydrocephalitic listlessness and smop their brows, and everything with wings is restless, aimless, drunk and dour. Butterflies and birds collide at hot, ungodly hours, and my clay-colored motherlessness rangily reclines. Come on home now, all my bones are dolorous with vines. Pa pointed out to me for the 100th time tonight the way the ladle leads to a dirt red bullet of light. Squint prisons, and the stars said order. We could stand for a century, staring with our heads cocked in broad daylight at this thing. Joy, landlocked in bodies that don't keep, dumbstruck with the sweetness of being till they don't be. Told, take this and eat this. Told the meteorite is a source of the light, and the meteor is just what we see, and the meteoroid is a stone that's devoid of the fire that propelled it to thee, and the meteorite's just what causes the light, and the meteor's how it's perceived, and the meteoroid's a bolt thrown from the void that lies quiet and often to me. The song is like 15 minutes. Which is why I don't get to play it very often. But I do enjoy it. Iris, thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in anyone who came in from that. Los, thank you so much again for that massive cheer. That's very kind of you. Yeah, live lens aren't on at the moment, but what I do is I can save that, and then if we do some later in the stream, I can play it, or if you come back another time, I can play it for you, either of those. It's aimless, drunk and down. Hey, Juno. Hey, Kat. How you doing? Butterflies and birds collide. If I had the range, I would just be a Joanna Newsom tribute stream. But I can only do about 15% of her songs. It's very specific, 15%. Thanks for following, Araman. Welcome in. Eyes aimless, drunk and dour. Butterflies and birds collide with hot, ungodly hours. Yeah, but she can go quite low. There's a few songs where, yeah, you think you're doing okay, and then I would run out of space in one of the directions. Da 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 da. It doesn't stop me like car singing it, but not everything I was singing in a car is suitable for the stream. You might think the bar's low, but it's not that low. Do 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 do. My clay-colored motherlessness strangely reclines. Oh, I can't refund bits, Lost. I can, like I said, I can do it if we do live lens a bit later, or I can do it another time for you. I think it does say check live lens are on if you definitely want one. I think trap is a harsh way of putting that. My clay-colored motherlessness strangely reclines. Sad for me. It's a good song. I look forward to hearing it. Cool, we're going to do Colours of the Wind for Rustam. Ba, ba, ba. Classic Disney request. I think I only sing this for you, Rustam, to be honest. Hey Jack, how you doing? Happy Sunday. Oh well, I'm not trying to like be mean to you, Lost. If you want something that's not normally available, it's always best to check first. Like I said, it might come later. Has a life, has a spirit, has a name. Okay, well, they're off on the screen. It wasn't meant to trick you. I mean, if I can refund you, I can refund you. I don't even know if that's a thing. Not a scam. Promise. Dude, if you keep saying scam. There we go. Thanks, Rushdown. Charge him back. Charge him back from Twitch. If I could press the button, I would, because I believe it was a mistake. But if you keep just saying scam, you're just going to annoy everyone, which is not going to make anyone want to help you. You think you own whatever land you land on. The earth is just a dead thing you can claim. But I know every rock and tree and creature has a life, has a spirit, has a name. You think the only people who are people are the people who look and think like you. But if you walk the footsteps of a stranger, you'll learn things you never knew, Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Or asked the grinning bobcat why he grinned? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Come run hidden pine trails of the forest. Come taste the sun-sweet berries of the earth. Come roll in all the riches all around you, and for once never wonder what they're worth. Well, the rainstorm and the river are my brothers. The heron and the otter are my friends, and we are all connected to each other in a circle, in a hoop that never ends. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Or let the eagle tell you where he's been? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind? How high does the sycamore grow if you cut it down and you'll never know? And you'll never hear the wolf cry to the blue corn moon. For whether we are white or copper skinned, we need to sing with all the voices of the mountain. We need to paint with all the colors of the wind. You can own the earth and still all your own is earth until you can paint with all the colors of the wind. Cool. Lost. Yeah. Charge them back from Twitch. Ask Twitch for them. I don't have them. Not how it works, unfortunately. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-dum. Hey, friends, how you doing? All you own is earth and still. Brittle Star's going to be so sad he missed this. You can paint with all the colours of the wind. You're so welcome, Rustan. How high does the sycamore grow? If you cut it down, you'll never know. I'll clarify it in the panel, Satoshi. Thanks for pointing that out. All right, Satoshi, charge him back from Twitch. If you keep going on about it here, you're just going to get banned because, like, we have other things to talk about today. So this is your last chance to just be chill. Like, ask Twitch. That's fine. I don't, like, appreciate it was a mistake. Okay, all right. I can do that. I don't really know what that gives you, but, like, you're so welcome. Gosh. Thing is, you feel bad about it, and then if someone bangs on like that, you kind of stop feeling bad, you know? I'm going to take it as just a real big cheer for Joanna Newsom. I would cheer that much if I went onto a Joanna Newsom stream. I'm going to have to direct Brittle Star to that in the VOD, because... Right, let's sing Ambivalent Peaks. I did think it said in the panel, it definitely says on the command, check they're on. I've added it to the panel, but like, who just goes into a random stream and just assumes that Garth Brooks is available? Anyway, Ambivalent Peaks. Yeah, this is such a nice song. This is why you should use PayPal, because it's better value as well. I don't know enough about country music to pile in, but I enjoyed it, Kat. Let me just tell the mods that happens so I don't forget, because they're gonna think that's hilarious. How is everybody anyway? Happy Sunday. That's too low. Stuck on the trees. Thanks for all telling me how Twitch works as well, because I honestly was in the dark there. I don't know how any of this really functions. I try to pretend I'm not on Twitch. I think this will work. Can't find the forest. you stuck on the trees. But now you're invested, so I'm left pretending it's all I can see. I asked for a window to open myself. You came as kaleidoscopes climbing, colliding. You came as yourself. Whether I'm ready is not up to me. We go where we're ordered, to Bunker Beach, to the close of creation. Ooh, there's shells and stories. A spiral staircase, a story of queens. I claimed you all conscious, got sleepy, forgetful, and left you in dreams. You folded your leg, right foot to left knee. You laughed at my back, said you couldn't believe how violent I could be while brushing my teeth. Drove from the service, spent in my seat. My woman beside me, a clutch of hydrangeas, a strange sort of peace. And loss I made certain, unveiled clarity. It's you I will marry, my lover, my family. You always will be. Every word seemed too small to speak, so we watched the sky reach ambivalent peaks. We made our projections, all present and free. Oh, it's such a nice song. We should sing that more often. Thanks, Dietums. I felt like I should provide some content for the donation. No, I don't normally get to do any of my own timeouts or bands or anything, so it's a novelty, really. It's not up to me whether I'm ready. I just sang it and I can't do the whether I'm ready is not up to me. There's. So we watch the sky reach ambivalent peaks. It's nearly one of those songs that ends in its title, but not quite. That's not a good fact, is it? That's just a song that has its title in it. That's quite a big category. We're going to do Detectorists for Cat. Yeah, sorry, Songless Bot, where were you? We had metal detectorists turn up at our house and say they wanted to detect in the field. They never came back. I don't think it was very... Either it wasn't very interesting at all, or there was something really good and they liked it. Apparently this is in D major. Is it? How long has it been since I sang this? key feels wrong. Yeah, that's true. Maybe they're still there 8 months. Okay. They found something they really shouldn't have. I will be your heart treasure. I'm waiting for you. It's a little bit crunchy. Just because I just play everything in like 2 keys with capos, because I'm not a skilled guitarist. That's okay. Will you search through the lonely earth for me? Climb through the bright and brown moon. I will be your heart treasure. I felt the touch of the kings in the breath of the wind. I knew the call of all the songbirds. They sang all around us. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Would you swim through the briny sea for me? Crawl along the ocean's floor. I will be your heart treasure. I'm with the ghosts of the men who can never sing again. There's a place, follow me, where a love lost at sea is waiting for you, is waiting for you. Would you drift all the rolling fields for me? Hold me in the highest bough. I will be your heart treasure. But in history's rhyme there's a place and a time and a truth to the goal that the fools cannot hold. I'm waiting for you. I'm waiting for you. Yeah, such a nice tune. That's got a third verse on, which is not in the, because this is a song, this is like a theme song of a show. The third verse is not in the show. I don't know who wrote that. I think maybe it features in an episode. I'm going deep into some like detectorist's lore. The third verse always feels a little bit weird. That was a great story. Yeah, it's nice today, Maddie. It's very sunny, so in the sun it's hot, 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 but I mean not as hot as That sounds Hyderabad. Who knew? Very nice day. I think it's more... maybe it's not actually. It's less humid than it has been. I was going to say it's more humid than that because it normally is, but it's not bad today because I ran this morning and it was actually okay. It wasn't like... I think if it was really humid, I would have struggled. That's another great, just absolute great anecdote. I'm just on fire today. Or not, as the weather report demonstrates. Proper warm. What's proper warm, Kat? I was just going to Google, like, weather London. Sorry. Twitch can do it for us. Okay, well, Twitch says you're lying, Kat. No, I'm kidding. Well, we have a tiny rowboat because we have a big pond. I do not have a seafaring boat. Are you all right, Jack? Does someone need to come and get you? It's certainly very warm here today. London weather, usually Heathrow Airport. There we go. I don't know what Cornwall's is. In Cornwall, there's usually about 7 different weathers going on at once, so... If you have one, you could pop to France. Pop to France. Yeah, I'll just pop to France, Maddie. I'm sure there's no red tape around that at all. You start trying to come back the other way, Suella Braverman will sink you. Although she's getting sunk, it seems. So that's hopeful. We live in hope. Yeah, I think that's probably quite good advice, Kat. Guernsey, yeah, all right, go to Guernsey. I've been to Guernsey. I don't remember it as being particularly memorable, but I was a child, so who am I? Who am I? We're going to sing Love Your Seasons, talking of weather. This is a song about autumn, but whatever. I was going to say it's autumn somewhere, but it isn't. That's not how seasons work. It's not the same as time zones. Oh, why should you be different? Is it? I'm not going to be proven wrong. I should never say any facts on stream. It always ends poorly. Oh, I guess it is because is this still spring? I think I fully decided that it was summer now because it's been warm for 2 days. Oh, but then you've got like calendar. You've got whatever the solstice one is called, like meteorological seasons. That's different. Meteorological season, and then you've got the equinoxes. It's just no one can agree. Summer ends second week of June. Officially, summer and winter are longer than spring and autumn, so I don't hold with the 3-month division. Also, I think there should be 13 months, but I've said that many times. What about? I got hundreds of apples growing on a tree. Didn't even do anything. Maddie, shall I guess your seasons? Oh no, that's just a path to me looking like an idiot. Yeah, you get, well, the seasons between the festivals, right? Aren't they pretty much aligned with the equinoxes? Like, 1st of May. Yeah, like May. Oh, yeah, there's like, oh, yeah. Okay, I did know this, Kat. I looked it up. You've got, no, they're like halfway between the equinoxes and solstices, aren't they? You've got like May Day and then there's one in August. I don't know what, that's cool because it doesn't kind of have any lingering popular thing. And then, yeah, and then like Samhain, right? It's the 1st of November. Was it 1st of May, 1st of August, 1st of November, and then whatever. February, I guess. Winter, winter, also winter, and 2 weeks of summer. It sounds nice. Sounds like a treat. Love your seasons if you've got 'em. I don't know what that dance was. It's the treat dance. Okay, so I'm going to use the Celtic calendar because I'm in Cornwall, so it's summer. So I stand by everything I said, except for that it's not autumn anywhere because I think we've discovered so many. Sorry, Rush, I got distracted there by thinking about whether or not I should dive into civilization as a term, but I decided not to. It's a Sunday, it's my day off. Okay, it's every season somewhere. Do what you want. The song is relevant. I got hundreds of apples growing on a tree. We didn't even do anything. They just grew here. Like some kind of bounty from the earth for just hanging around here. I cannot overemphasize to you all the pruning we didn't do. All the same, the hedge is plump with berries bright under a harvest moon. Change the point from which we're spinning, the years not dying, it's beginning, and I'm suddenly in love with autumn. Love your seasons if you've got 'em. The nights come quicker, the trees are thin, and the smell in the air is a new beginning. It's an invitation to a new way of living. All the turn of the seasons can be oh so forgiving. Why wait till next year when mother flipping autumn's here? Yeah, I'm suddenly in love with autumn. All the things that nature knows gently slip into repose. That's the way the growing goes, so why should you be different? All the ways the seasons bend, summer leaves, winter sends. That's the way the earth intends to give you a renewal. Sniff the air, it smells like this, like muddy prints and cold winds coming. There are old recipes somebody knows that listen to this season's drumming. Crackle and crunch of the leaves in the fire, the darkness descends. Come together, this is what it's made for. One ritual begins, another ends. Change the point from which we're spinning, the years not dying, it's beginning. I'm suddenly in love with autumn. Love your seasons if you've got 'em. The nights come quicker, the trees are thin, and the smell in the air is a new beginning. It's an invitation to a new way of living. When the turn of the seasons can be oh so forgiving. Why wait till New Year when mother flipping autumn's here? Yeah, I'm suddenly in love with autumn. Chaotic with that one. Yeah, well, and then very relative, aren't they, seasons? Very relative. It's what I always do. I start singing a song while we're having a conversation. I think of something else I want to add to the conversation. The conversation's ended. Everyone has moved on by the time I finish the song, and I'm like, and another thing. I remember one of my lecturers in my undergrad talking about doing field work with an Inuit community and going out on these boats, and it was -30, and like all, you know, goggles and like furs and everything, and said and turned to one of the guys and was like, how do you cope with it being so cold? And the guy said, what do you mean? This is the first nice day of spring. Which, like, may have been a joke, but also a bit true, I think. Get Courtney Barnett vibes. That's a big compliment, Kat. Thank you. I will take that and eat it. Love your seasons if you've got them. I can't say I've ever been anywhere nearly that cold. Yep, song queue is empty, so that's dangerous. I'm gonna pick something weird. Feel free to request, everybody. Yeah, months of -20 to -30. Gosh, that is cold. Do you like it? Do you enjoy stuff about living in basically the Arctic? I could play Depreston because we just mentioned Courtney Barnett. Yeah, problem with big countries. You're like, this isn't what I thought I was getting. I went to Canada and it was rainy and a bit chilly. It was, but also a bit sunny. It was very much like here where I went and the time of year I went. I do, except for when it hurts my face, but I prefer over warm. Cool. Is it like, do you get a lot of snow? Do you get much precipitation? Cold beats warm every day. I mean, I think there's a lot to be said to that. Yeah, I was in like Vancouver and Vancouver Island, so but that was May, so it was quite Cornish, to be honest. Yeah, because you can warm up to quite a large extent from the cold. When it's hot, there's not a lot you can do. Twinsies, very nice. Were you on the same field trip as me? Is this a really weird way of telling me that? Probably not. Nice request. 4 to 5 foot of snow and some scattered snowstorms. That sounds kind of cool. That would be weird, yeah. Used to live in Vancouver and Victoria, love places. Very nice. I've only been the one time, so my opinion counts for nothing. I didn't really like Vancouver, but I'm also not really a city person. But BC more generally was very beautiful. So nice. I know, Maddie, yesterday my phone did like a year ago today or whatever, or like Instagram or something. And I was at work yesterday. It was a beautiful, gorgeous day, and I was sat inside at work. And my phone went, a year ago today, and I was on top of a mountain in the snow with a grizzly bear. And I was like, great, yeah, good for me. Which is obviously great that I got to do that. But also rude. Victoria's a minute to Vancouver, you might like that more. Nice, yeah, that's cool. That's the only time I've been to North America as well. I'm very European travelled. No, I'm very European. I've travelled in Europe, but not in North America. So just the city is obviously quite different, like having that grid layout, not having like, I was like, where's the cathedral and the old bit? And also the sheer amount of intravenous drug use on the streets was quite surprising. That is more than you get here. But yeah, beautiful landscape. Went on a boat and saw a whale, so I was happy with that. Great food. I enjoy that about cities. I think I'm not much of a city person apart from I enjoy food. That's cool. Good for me. And I enjoy travelling around in cities. You get on a tube, you get on a tram. It's like, oh, where am I going? That's because I'm only ever there on holiday. I've lived in a city, but a small English city. Came to Canada, saw Wales. Yeah, diamonds. I've got really good binoculars. Victoria's older than Vancouver too. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't seen any older stuff. I'm interested in going like kind of East Coast US, like New England. And that's obviously got the old stuff. I mean, all places have old stuff because America's been occupied for like 20,000 years. But we're talking like Europeans building buildings that are still there. Yeah. But then, I don't know, I think I'm still working on undoing some like British snobbery over kind of like when some North Americans get really into like old buildings, and I'm like, that's so embarrassing for you. Like when I've had like American friends here, And you're just like, yeah, well, like, my house is 300 years old, and like, this church is 1,000 years old, whatever, no one cares. Yeah, definitely still a bit snobby about that. This is great. This is a great process of reflection on the stream, reflecting on my flaws. Exactly. Although I will say that distance is further in the UK than in some parts of North America. From North American friends I've had who look at it on a map and are like, cool, I'll just drive that. And then they're like, this is awful. This takes days. This is tiring. More tiring and fewer lanes. But I think the infrastructure is just scaled to suit the size of the place. You can't just go everywhere in 2 hours because then you'll reach the sea and you'll have nothing to do. Friends, the biggest place I've lived has 10,000 people. That's cool. You're all about that little life. Little life. What am I on about? I think the biggest place I lived had about 150,000. I've not lived in a million place. Gosh. That's another boring anecdote, isn't it? What we're doing, we're singing a song. We're singing Emily. Yeah, like, you don't suddenly have to do a bunch of roundabouts. Roundabouts are tiring, man. That is big, Maddie. Do you win population? Did you know that India's gonna overtake China, apparently, in population? I discovered this yesterday. Everyone else apparently already knew. Da 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 da. Bum, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba-dum. Well, I guess China's put a lot of effort into reducing its population. Oh, Rishtan. It's getting a bit spicy in chat. Maddie, do you want to fight? It's up to you. You have a fight if you want. I'll just sing Emily in the background. Oh, did it already happen? Maddie's like, nah, I don't want to fight. All right, go for it. Oh, I did a quiz yesterday, and it was like, I'm pretty sure it was like, what's gonna happen? Okay, so according to Google, it says China is 1.412 billion, and India is 1.408 billion. So we need 400,000 people? 4 million. 40 million. 4 people? My brain is not translating point billions into actual numbers. Yeah, I mean, like, how do you know? So it's very, very similar at the moment. I don't think we've got a definitive takeover. It's like when they go to hospital and they're like, this is the 8 billionth baby alive. And you're like, is it? That's made up. Yeah, Maddie, sort it out. You've only got to have 4 million, 40 million, 4,000 children. I grew up in Sri Lanka. That's cool, Russia. What's your favourite place in Sri Lanka? Just gonna quiz everybody. Oh, the bitter winds are coming in, and I'm already missing the summer. Stockholm's cold, but I've been told I was born to endure this kind of weather. When it's you, I fight like a ghost. In my mind, I am defeated, and I gladly wear the crown. Ooh, it's a bit low. I'll be your Emily, I'll be your Jude. You'll be my grandma, my Johnny too. No, I'm not asking much of you. just sing, little darling, sing with me. Now so much I know that things just don't grow if you don't bless them with your patience. Well, I've been there before. I held up the door for every stranger that promised. Now, but I'm holding back. That's the strength that I lack. Every morning keeps returning to my window, and it brings me to you. And I won't just pass through, but I'm not asking for a storm. I'll be your Emily, I'll be your June, you'll be my grandma, Johnny too. No, I'm not asking much of you. Just sing, little darling, sing with me. Darling, what was that, me? And yes, I might have lied to you, but you wouldn't benefit from knowing the truth. I was frightened, but I held fast. I need you now at long last. I'll be your Emmy Lou, and I'll be your June, and you'll be my grandma, Johnny too. No, I'm not asking much of you. Just sing, little darling, sing with me. I'll be your Emmy Lou, and I'll be your June. You'll be my grandma, my Johnny too. No, I'm not asking much of you. Just sing, little darling, sing with me. Just sing, little darling, sing with me. Nice request today, everybody. Hey, Elio, welcome in. Thank you so much for the cheer. Hey, Jeff, how you doing? I nearly called you Sire then. That was upsetting. That's not what we do here. Ooh, somewhere in the central parts, mountains, tea plantations, gorgeous weather. That sounds great. Let's go. I'll be your June. You'll be my grandma, Johnny too. No, I'm not asking much of you. Cool. Yes, these are uncommon requests. I like it. And also, that's my excuse. Fenton. I have nothing to add to that other than that I enjoy periodically being reminded of the Fenton video. King of anything. It's been a really long time since we sung this. Also, Awesome Guitar have changed their website. Oh, no, they haven't. I was just on the wrong thing. It's all good. No drama. It is Maddie. It is Maddie. Maddie, you asked about moving to the UK. You are ready because you recognise the Fenton video. That's the only question they'll ask you at immigration. That's not true. That's not advice. Don't listen to me. Yeah, come get a remote UK job. And then move to the southwest. And you'll be part of the problem, but not the main part of the problem. So I think that's allowed. I think I'm cool with that. Keep drinking coffee, stand me down. This is not the key I sing this in. so you dare. Yeah, no, we don't sing that there. Okay, let's play with that. Drinking coffee, staring down across the table. Can't remember the tune, that's a problem. Who cares if you disagree? You are not me. Who made you king of anything? So you dare tell me who to be. Who died and made you king of anything? Oh, just so innocent, good intent. Swear you know best. I just keep expecting that, I think, to be an E. Standing down across the table, I look outside. Okay, I prefer that one with the B minor. Right, let's do it. Let's B and Q it. That's not a contemporary reference. I would fail the tea quiz. No, like I can make a cup of tea. I just don't drink it myself. Thanks for following. Happy? It's 857356. I'm probably just going to call you 857356. Also, don't really drink coffee. I have one coffee a week before my Sunday morning run, which I think is a placebo. If I'm out, I love a chai latte. I drink herbal tea and I drink squash. I drink hot squash. I know, it's awful. You go to a meeting and you're like, everyone brings in the tea tray and I'm like, have they got any mint tea? And I don't even like mint tea very much. You don't pay for it now. It's like £2.50 for a bag of herbs in water. Nothing else. And it's more for a big one. That's just more water. It's okay. Keep drinking coffee, stare me down across the table while I look inside. So many things I'd say if only I were able, but I just keep quiet and count the cars that pass by. You've got opinions, man, we're all entitled to them, but I never asked. Let me thank you for your time and try not to waste any more of mine. Get out of here fast. I hate to break it to you, babe, but I'm not drowning. There's no one here to save. Well, who cares if you disagree? You are not me. Who made you king of anything? So you dare tell me who to be. Who died and made you king of anything? You sound so innocent or full of good intent. Swear you know best, but you expect me to jump up on board with you and ride off into your delusional sunset. I'm not the one who's lost with no direction, whoa, but you'll never see. You're so busy making maps with my name on them in all caps. You've got the talking down, just not the listening. Well, who cares if you disagree? You are not me. Who made you king of anything? So you dare tell me who to be. Who died and made you king of anything? All my life I've tried to make everybody happy while I just hurt and hide, waiting for someone to tell me it's my turn to decide. Can't see what chord that's meant to be. Oh, it's meant to be an E major, okay. Well, who cares if you disagree? You are not me. Who made you king of anything? So you dare tell me who to be. Who died and made you king of anything? Well, who cares if you disagree? You are not me. Who made you king of anything? So you dare tell me who to be. It's just more tap water, and you're telling me that a cafe's on a water meter? Of course it isn't. They're paying a fixed fee for their water, so that's just profit water. That's that. I guess it takes a little bit more of the barista's time to pour more into the mug, so I should have to pay for that time. Scam. Profit water sounds like yeah, I enjoy that. Scammy tea, not so much, not such a fan. So I think it should be like, say it's £2.50 for a regular, which is whatever, shelve that. It should be like £2.53 for £2.40. I don't know how much time, a few seconds of time, how much should they be being paid? £50 an hour if they have to deal with me. So that's not good for the maths. £60 an hour, £10 every 10 minutes, £1 a minute. Okay, I could have got there quicker, but that's fine. Maths is not good today. £1 a minute, and let's say it's taking them 4 more seconds. What's that, like 8p? 7p? Hey, Happy. Southwest England. I remember there used to be more Sarah. I listened to an audiobook the other day and someone just said her name confidently, and I thought, I've never had that much confidence in my whole life. Barrels. Unlimited tea refills for £3. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I like that. If the mug is bigger, it also needs more space in the dishwasher. That's true. You're getting less in the dishwasher, so you might have to run your dishwasher more. That's harder to do the maths on, fans. We're probably also contributing to like wear and tear of the sink. So we'll throw in just a few extra p. So we're going to add like 11p for a large over a regular. And that's science. Next time it's like 60p, I'm going to argue with that. I'm not, don't worry. Hey, Nosy Eye, how are you doing? We're doing normal, completely normal. We're going to play some more Disney. Of course we are. Fantastic choices. I have a Disney attribute, but it doesn't look like it's filterable on. I wanted to see how much Disney I've got. I've got 2 from Moana and the Frozen. And then I've got those 2. I mean, I do have access to this information. I have 7 active songs. Oh, and there's a Lion King 2 song. So I like never go to Starbucks. Aforementioned, don't drink coffee. But I've been like twice in my life. And neither time did they ask for a name. So it's not filterable. Should we make that filterable on? And then you can actually do that. Otherwise you need to scroll through 500 songs. And that sounds a bit exhausting, doesn't it? Show in filter selector. There we go. You sound so innocent, all full of good intent. The Bare Necessities. That's the one I was forgetting. Also, we used to have Colours of the Wind in Spanish because that's my favourite. Well, I need to stand outside Starbucks and wait until it's busy, I guess. Then go in. I mean, I don't even want to give my name. It's not even something I want in my life, but now suddenly I have a whole game plan. I just googled, can you feel Elton? It's an inappropriate question. Catherine Boogaloo III, enjoy that. Did they write that on the cup, or did they go like Catherine? They did. Respect. I respect that person who did that. I think I've got heat stroke. I do not have heat stroke. I just have this personality. That's fun. It was a gift. Printed labels now, if the name's too long, they reject it. That's really sad. like discrimination against people called Catherine Boogaloo III. I'm wondering about doing this not on the piano because that's a bit much, isn't it? What key was I about to sing that in? Not that. I don't know. Let's figure it out here. Okay, I found it. It only took me 5 minutes. I think you'll find that the Beatles actually took a lot of inspiration from the Lion King soundtrack. Oh, I've lost it. Whoa. There's a time for everyone if they only learn. As long as it's all in turn and can feel the love tonight. That is where we are. Oh, it's enough as what I must have been close with no capo. No cigar. Okay, after 45 minutes of deliberation, the jury has reached its verdict. It's capo 8. I mean, you say you robbed Cat, but like, the Jungle Book soundtrack, as I believe the youths say, slaps. So. There's a calm surrender to the rush of day when the heat of the rolling world can be turned away. An enchanted moment, and it sees me through. It's enough for this restless warrior just to be with you. Well, can you feel the love tonight? What do you want to do? I don't know. What do you want to do? It is where we are. Oh, it's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. And can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. Oh, it's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe that they're best. I'm singing like the Elton John credits version, not the actual character version. So sorry about that. Well, won't he be the king? I know he is. There's a time for everyone if they only learn that the twisting kaleidoscope moves us all in turn. There's a rhyme and reason to the wild outdoors when the heart of this star-crossed Voyager beats in time with yours. Oh, when can you feel the love tonight? It is where we are. Well, it's enough for this wide-eyed wanderer that we got this far. Well, and can you feel the love tonight? How it's laid to rest. Oh, well, and it's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe that they're best. Oh, it's enough to make kings and vagabonds believe that they're best. That's probably the kind of mashup I could successfully do, is the exact same song with different lyrics. It's a mashup. And Louis was meant to be Louis Armstrong. King Louis, that makes sense. But then they thought the optics were not great. Yeah. I'm trying to think. I know they've like changed, have they removed, he wasn't in the live version one, because they were like, ooh, maybe the ape's a bit sketchy. Maybe it is. Maybe I need to do a critical rewatch. It's a good song, but maybe it's not. Okay. Scooby-Doo-ba-ba-da. Yeah, okay. So what did they do? Get a white person to sing it, but then keep, like, the accent and the slang? Is that, they thought that would fix it? Okay. I think maybe that's worse. I don't know. I'm not the law. Rashdan, thank you so much for the donation. I'm not actually doing live bets. No, thank you so much. That's very kind of you. It's lovely to have you here. Thank you everybody for hanging out. This is a very chill stream. I have not watched the live action. Apparently it's like one of the better live actions. Is that, anyone who's watched them, is that accurate? It's not like Car Crash, Lion King. I now got the Jungle Book song in my head, but I can't do it without doing a full-on impression, and now I'm thinking that's probably not great either, so let's not do that. I wanna be like you. And then what else did they do? Oh, well, they're doing everything, aren't they? That's boring. Sorry, that's a boring question. Which live remakes did Disney? Who cares? Never seen The Lion King at all? Diatoms. Let's perform it. Okay, Lion King Disney script. Okay, I've got to start with start with singing The Circle of Life. I can't do that. I'm so like, I don't know what language this is. I was gonna guess, but I don't think let's not guess. Let's look it up. Zulu. Okay. Can't sing Zulu. I'll give you the. It's got all the stage directions as well. In fact, this is a transcript of the whole film, including what's happening on screen. The sun rises, turning the sky from black to red. From the day we arrive on this planet, I'm blinking, step into the sun. Only diatoms, because you haven't witnessed me reading out the whole Lion King. Okay, some of the OGs will remember me talking about this before. Myself and a group of friends, when I was doing my undergraduate degree, I had a little kind of annual tradition of performing a whole film just to ourselves and filming it. We did Mamma Mia, which was the best one. Like, fully perform the whole thing, reading the scripts off our phones. Like, we didn't learn it. It's truly terrible, terrible content. But we had a great time. But we did Lion King. In the second year, I was Scar. So I have literally performed the whole of Lion King reading from a script. So this would be my second time, which probably means I'm warmed up. You don't want to... It's okay. I'm going to sing What Diatoms is Feeling, which doesn't get me away from here. Thanks for following. Senor Gomez. I don't know if that... I'm just saying that is Senor because I don't know how to pronounce Sir Gomez. Just did it. This is also in the incorrect key. Do I just not sing any of these songs? Oh, maybe I use this version. Okay. Mamma Mia is a very fun movie. And one of my friends from Brazil... Oh, hello. One of my friends had never seen Mamma Mia. And he was playing Julie Walters' character. And didn't know what was happening the whole time, which is great fun. This is the absolute epitome of like, you had to be there. I do appreciate that. It's not good or funny to anybody else. But you might want to do it with your friendship group if you're a bored 18-year-old. The other bored 18-year-olds were probably doing slightly wilder things, but you know, we are where we are. From the UK, Gomez. No. Just keep going too low today. I think all these verses in this song start on the high note, so I panic and bring it down, but then it just steps lower and lower and lower. No pressure. Oh, great. Do I have any Shrek 2 songs? I do, but they're not listed as Shrek 2. Shrek 2 soundtrack, best soundtrack. I have Holding Out for a Hero. I mean, please don't request that, but I do have it. I have All Star. That's Shrek 1. We'll combine them. Shrek 1's also got a good soundtrack. Oh, get me away from here, I'm dying. Play me a song to set me free. Nobody writes them like they used to, so it may as well be me. Here am I on now after hours. Here am I on now on a bus. Think of it this way, you could either be successful or be us. Without winning smiles and us, without catchy tunes or us. Now we're photogenic, you know, we don't stand a chance. I'll settle down with some old story about a boy who's just like me. Thought there was love in everything and everyone. You're so naive. They always retell a sorry story. They always get it in the end. Still it was worth it as I turned the pages solemnly. And then with a winning smile, the boy with naivety succeeds. At the final moment I cried. I always cry at endings. Oh, that wasn't what I meant to say at all. From where I'm sitting, rain falling against a lonely tenement has set my mind to wander into the windows of my lovers. They never know unless I write. This is no declaration, I just thought I'd let you know goodbye. Said the hero in the story, it is mightier than and swords. I could kill you, sure, but I could only make you cry with these words. Cry with these words. Cry with these words. Oh, get me away, I'm dying. Get me away, I'm dying. Ooh, I'm dying. Ooh, I'm dying. What you? Oh, that's very kind of you, Gomez. I mean, I didn't write that one, so you can't give me any points for that. Oh, that wasn't what I meant to say at all from where I'm sitting, rain. Hey, Dishano, I mean, I would. I think I have in the past. I think Zero requested one a long time ago. I think I didn't do it like metal. I just sang it. I like changed it. So depends how you feel about that possibly happening. Also depends how you feel about quality. Like I always say with the live learns, there's not many rules. Like it just needs to have words. And really preferably a tab. I haven't actually made that a rule, but like they're just a lot better if I don't have to do it by ear, because I'm just not very good at that. But yeah, like if you want a high quality performance, then it's like picking something. Do you know what I mean? Like you can pick something outlandish and it might come out really cool, but it might not be. So if you're happy that it might not come out cool, then go for it, if that makes sense. What was I looking up? Shrek 2 soundtrack is what I was looking up. Wow, yeah, Dishano, if you're happy for me to change it, then... Accidentally in Love is on the song list, or it used to be. I think maybe it's come off. Holding Out for Heroes on the song list. Oh, I would sing all these songs. Apart from, I'm not sure I can carry off Funky Town. I said that with Funky Town. I Need Some Sleep. Used to be on the song list. Little Drop of Poison is on the song list. No one asked for this run through, but we're doing it. People Ain't No Good, I think I might have done like once. It's not on the song list though. Yeah, sure, Maddie. Absolutely. I'll just translate it. I can take it as a compliment that you called that horrible diatoms. Yeah, people just ain't no good. I don't know if I have done it. I just know I've done a few Nick Caves that didn't hang around. I think I have one Nick Cave on the song list, and then I've done like a few one-offs. So I might have done that like once. I'm not a very good Nick Cave coverer. Was that a clunky channel? I think that was a squeak. Oh, we might have some of mine coming up, guys. I don't know what we're doing. We're doing Courtney Barnett now. William Shatner metal song. Sounds great. I had just an unbelievable amount of fun doing that William Shatner Bohemian Rhapsody. It was criminal how much I enjoyed that. It was truly unpleasant listening experience for everyone else. Maybe that's why I enjoy it. This is a lovely song. I got a lot of time for Courtney Barnett. I say that, I know like 3 of her songs, so not that much time. But you know, we've all got stuff to do. Enjoy the lurk, cat. I think we can bring this up an iota. said we should look out further. I guess it wouldn't hurt us. We don't have to be around all these coffee shops. Now we got that percolator. Never made a latte greater. I'm saving $23 a week. We drive to a house in Preston. We see police arresting a man with his hand in a bag. How's that for first impressions? This place seems depressing. It's a California bungalow in a cul-de-sac. It's got a lovely garden, a garage for 2 cars to park in, a lot of room for storage if you've just got one. And it's going pretty cheap, you say. Well, it's a deceased estate. I'm impressed, metal ceiling's great. Then I see the handrail in the shower, collection of those canisters for coffee, tea and flour, and a photo of a young man in a van in Vietnam. And I can't think of floorboards anymore, whether the front room faces south or north. And I wonder what she bought it for. If you've got a spare $500,000, you could knock it down and start rebuilding. If you've got a spare $500,000, you could knock it down and start rebuilding. If you've got a spare $500,000, you could knock it down and start rebuilding. And a 2-chord song. I should have a filter just for 2-chord songs for lazy days. Rebuilding. Oh, 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 oh. Don't know about more ukulele. Don't think if there are any of these that I do like picked ukulele, because that's always fun, but probably the Flight of Conchords. Flight of Conchords. Flight of the... Spare $500,000, you could knock it down. Hey, Sienna, happy Sunday. And start rebuilding. Oh, 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 oh. I ended up on the bit of YouTube the other day that's like, I'm sure this was a meme that went around probably 2 years ago and I just missed. All the apple bottom jeans covers in the style of different artists. That's a wormhole, man. And even though you know what the joke is after like one, you just can't stop clicking. But like, what would it sound like if Elvis wrote apple bottom jeans? I need to know. I could do No in the Well. Maybe it's a bit gloomy, but maybe that's where we're at, bringing it down. Spare 500,000. Oh, I haven't, Kat. Whole albums. Like, is that his job? That sounds like that would take forever. That is incredible levels of effort. I've only seen, you know, similar for like a TikTok length video. That is really cool. Okay, computer. Oh my goodness. I will listen to that after stream. That is a labor of something. What else? Oh, there's loads. Reptilia, but everything is my voice. That's very impressive. That's what I get to do diagrams when the mods are away. I just sit here and be like, I'm going to do an album playthrough of Have One on Me. It would fall apart first song. So across the years and miles and through, on a good day you can feel my love for you. Will you leave me be so that we can stay true to the path that you have chosen? Right, I'm going to go down a Joanna Newsom rabbit hole now, and that is entirely your fault, Diatoms. If anybody asks, it's entirely your fault. I'm trying to think. I'm suddenly thinking, oh, I'm sure there are more Joanna Newsom songs I could sing. That's a terrible thing to decide, like, midstream. Yeah, you're secretly controlling the stream. What's the... I'm just Googling random lines now. What song is that in? That's... It's not Celine Dion. Oh, that's Soft as Chalk. I cannot sing Soft as Chalk. That's easy. I'd love to be able to sing Goose Eggs, but I don't think I can. It's really hard, and I think that I can't do the range. And then, ooh, I can nearly do Sapacarnican, like nearly, but just like I can sing it alone. I don't think I'm strong enough on the high notes to bring it onto stream. Am I thinking of Divers? Oh, and I'd love to be able to sing In California, but again, I'm not sure I can do it. This is just me listing songs I can't sing. Or any song or any Joanna Newsom song. Thanks for following. Absolutely smashed that. I'm very lazy at not playing my harp. Yeah. No, I didn't think you meant can I. I thought you meant like can you? I do play The Things I Say, which is not a song she plays on the harp, which is probably a good route to go because she's such a good harpist. I play The Things I Say on it. I think that's it in terms of stuff on the song list. No, Clam Crab Cockle Cowrie is the other one. The more recent stuff, The Things I Say is recent but very short. The more recent stuff I've heard just has way more keys, and I can't play like loads of keys on my harp. I've transposed this. There's no way I can sing this. On the eve of the last of the great wars, after 3 we had narrowly won, but the 4th it was carelessly done. Saw his ship in his western ascension as they launched from the capital sea. Oh yeah, see, I don't. That's a what? Are the chords on that line? A mistake. Like a it's just musically difficult. And then I wrote a tab for Time as a Symptom because it didn't have a good one. But again, doesn't mean I should perform it. That's all the same album. What about? Track listing. Baby Birch, I do on the harp. Is that not on the song list? I might have taken that off because I find the timing at the end quite hard, but I've done Baby Birch on the harp quite a few times. Okay, I'm going to mess around with like 2 more. If you're watching the VOD, jump to this timestamp to see me when I get back on track. I'm kidding, like I'm not going to edit that in. You're stuck like the rest of us. And everyone's like, I'm not stuck. I can just leave. Yeah, fair enough. Please don't. too hard to just do now. Just beginning to appear. I have never in my life before been here. No smile on me who cannot drive it with which conclusion you arrived. Watching me sit here bolt upright and cry for no good reason at the eastern sky. And the tilt of his strange nation and the will to remain for the duration, waving a flag, feeling it drag. Yeah, if it goes higher than that, I'm screwed. Was so straight away. Yep, that's why I don't sing that one. She forgot the moment she saw you, so it would seem to be true when cruel birthday bases we forget, when cruel death bases we believe erases all the rest that precedes. But stand brave, life liver, bleeding out your days in the river of time. Stand brave, time moves both ways, in the nullifying, defeating, negating, repeating joy of life. Okay, on a good day, intentional pun, I can sing that one. What am I doing? That's very kind of you, Sienna. Let's do, yeah, I'll do, even though I removed Baby Birch, I won't listen to myself, and we'll do it. We'll do No in the Well first. Time moves both ways. I could probably do that one okay if I gave it an early ending. That's from Joanna Newsom's album Divers, which is like circular. So the last song, like the last lyric, then joins up with the first lyric from the first song, which is the same as James Joyce, not Ulysses, but one of the other ones. And yeah, it's really cool. But it's a bit of a weird ending to that song if you just took that song in isolation. So that would be my excuse to skip the difficult ending. What book is that? Like, what's the famous James Joyce book that's not Ulysses? It's like the river run is the line. Past the river run. I don't know. Where's our James Joyce scholar when we need him? Hold my hand. It's too low. Sorry, everybody. Hold my hand as I'm lowered. Please don't see me as a coward. For death I do not forsake thee. For your dark stare is always upon me. Well, I fell in love with a world I knew. Well, I fell in love with a world I knew. Death do not feel like the victor, 'cause my poor life makes you none the richer. Your cold hands are clutching at a cloth. I leave nothing on earth that won't rot. Well, I fell in love with a world in you. Well, I fell in love with a world in you. Well, I fell in love with a world in you, and now I feel cold. Well, I fell in love with a world in you, and now I feel holier. Ooh, that was a bit jazzy. That was still very low. Not played that in a long time. It's my excuse for messing up the key. It's quite a solemn Noah and the Whale to have as the only Noah and the Whale on the song list. I mean, I know maybe 3 Noah and the Whale songs, but the others are fun. Do I do a C? Oh, help if the harp was in the right key. Let's have a look. Is there a song for baby birds? Nope, definitely not. There we go. Okay, I'm going to self-indulgently play this. Please feel free to request a couple more songs while I'm being self-indulgent. Otherwise it will just continue, which is not good for my ego. Also, I just remembered that I told myself today was a double day, so I have to go for a run after this. Why did I think that would be fun? It's like 400 degrees. Anyway, so distract me from that. Oh, my harp is developing its own tuning. This is the song for baby birds, though I will never know you. And at the back of what we've done, there's the knowledge of you. Well, I wish we could take every path, could spend 100 years adoring you. Well, I wish we could take every path, 'cause I hated to close the door on you. Do you remember staring up at the stars so far away in their bulletproof cars? When I heard the rushing, slow intake of the dark, dark water, and the engine brakes, and I said to you, how about them engine brakes? And if I should die before I wake, would you keep an eye on baby Butch? 'Cause you know I'd hate to see her make the same mistakes. When it was dark, I called and you came. When it was dark, I saw shapes. When I see stars, I feel in your hand. And I see stars, and I'll reel again. Well, mercy me, I'll be goddamned. It's been a long, long time since I last saw you. And I have never known the plan. It's been a long, long time. How are you? Your eyes are green, your hair is gold, your hair is black, and your eyes are blue. Well, I closed the ranks and I doubled back, but you know I hated to close the door on you. We'd take a walk along a dirty lane. shepherd, and there is a butcher boy, and there is a barber who's cutting and cutting away. And my only joy, I saw a rabbit as quick as a knife and as pale as a candlestick, and I had thought it'd be harder to do, but I caught her and skinned her quick, held her there kicking and mewling, but bended and spooling and sung and blew, told her wherever you go, little runaway bunny, I will find you. And then she ran, as they're liable to do. Be at peace, baby, and be gone. If you've never heard that song, yes, the time signature is meant to change every bar. That's part of it. That's actually part of it. So no worries. That's why it's off the song list. That's hard. A really beautiful song. Go listen to it if you don't know it. Maybe. If you want to. You do you. Boo. I took a storytelling approach. That's what we're going to say. Over my head, your poor little cousin. Ooh, I don't want your dregs. Oh, little baby fussing over my legs. All right, let's do more harp, actually. We'll do Let No Man Steal Your Time. And then the things I say, because it's a Joanna Newsom special, apparently. If you want to hear anything else, like no pressure either way, request it during these couple songs. Otherwise, we'll kind of wrap up at that point. Oh, where is this song? Oh, my legs. Oh, thanks for reminding me that. It just looks like it's so hot outside still, but it's probably not. It's 5 o'clock. It's just hot in here. Where's this song? There it is. All over my legs. Come, all you fair and tender girls that flourish in your prime. Beware, keep your garden fair. Let no man steal your time. Let no man steal your time. For when your time it is past and gone, he'll care no more for you. And all the place where your time was wasted will all spread or will all spread or with the gardener's son was standing flowers he gave to me. The pink, the blue, and the violet too, and the red, red rosy tree. Ooh, and the red, red rosy tree. But I refuse the red rose bush and gain the willow tree, that all the world may plainly see how my love slighted me. Ooh, how my love slighted me. We did a little bit, Maddie, we did, yes. I was left to my own devices. Always problematic. That bit always reminds me of All Around My Hat, very different vibe. The willow, it's the wearing of the willow. Was it I was suddenly thinking that All Around My Hat is a ribbon, but it's green willow, isn't it? All around my hat I will wear the green willow, and all around my hat for 12 months and a day. Same thing. Maybe. I don't speak plant. Alright, we're going to play The Things I Say. We'll play any other requests that come in during The Things I Say, and then we'll play Combine. Maddie's on the page. On the page, just on any page. Just on a page. If I have the space of half a day, I'm ashamed to have the things I say. I'm ashamed to have turned out this way, and I desire to make amends, but it don't make no difference now, and no one's listening anyhow, and lists of sins and solemn vows. Oh, don't make you any friends. There's an old trick played when the light and the wine conspire to make me think I'm fine. I'm not, but I have got half a mind to maybe get there yet. When the sky goes pink in Paris, France, do you think of a girl who used to dance when you'd frame her moving within your hands, saying this I won't forget? What happened to the man you were when you loved somebody before her? Did he die, or does that man endure? Oh, someplace far away. Our lives come easy and our lives come hard, and we carry them like a pack of cards. Some we don't use, but we don't discard, but keep for a rainy day. Ooh. Dushano, is that a bit of t-shirt interpretation? I appreciate it. Ooh. That's a lovely song, very fun rhyming scheme. I mean, not unique, but fun, that the last lines of pairs of verses rhyme, which is a nice hack to help you remember the song off by heart. Beautiful requests. Beautiful request, I will leave it there. Does not suffice, says Maddie. Says Maddie. Communicating by a song list. I was about to be like, I really love this song. I really like Joanna Newsom. But like, we've got that. You've got that by now. You don't need me to... You don't need me to talk. You don't need me to talk. Good, because I can't. Oh, yeah. What you say? That you only meant well. Speaking of songs that deserve to be deactivated. Well, of course you did. What you say? That's true. I don't think I like mead. I've never had it. I've just always been grossed out by the concept. So I don't know how much I can trust myself. I would somehow talk more. You might think it's not possible. I will pack all my pretty dresses. I will box up my high-heeled shoes. A sparkling ring for every finger I'll put away and hide from view. Coats of boucle, jacquard and cashmere, cartouche and tweed, all silver shod, and everything that could remind you of how easy I was not. I'll tuck away my gilded buttons, bind my silks in shapeless bales, wrap it all up in reams of tissue, and then I'll kiss you, sweet farewell. You saw me rise to our occasion, and so deny the evidence, caused me to burn and twist and grimace against you, like something caught on a barbed wire fence. Now you can see me fall back here redoubled, fool bewildered and amazed. I have gotten into some terrible trouble beneath your blank and rinsing gaze, and it does not suffice for you to say I am a sweet girl, or to say you hate to see me sad because of you. It does not suffice to merely lie beside each other as those who love each other do. I picture you rising up in the morning, stretching out on your boundless bed, swaying in the closet, unburdened hooks and empty drawers, and everywhere I try to love you is yours again and only yours. I can't really remember how the end of that piano part goes. Shock. Yeah, come request one next time, Gomez. We'll play it for you then. Well, I don't want to be alone. My heart is heavy as an oil drum. Oh, it's a bit high. I don't want to be alone. Lovely request. Thank you, Maddie. There's a very old cover of that on YouTube. In a very chaotic setup, stream setup. All right, we're going to play Atlantic City for Nosy Eye, who had noticed the absence of Bruce and correctly decided to rectify that. B to the R to the UCE. Next stream on Wednesday, come June, which is soon, we're gonna have a 3-stream a week schedule. Oh yeah. Can't plug my guitar in. So that's maybe exciting. Hopefully. Oh, Maddie, I know, it would be really interesting, but also, do I want all of that saved forever? I don't know. Either starting the week of the 29th or the week of the 5th. I haven't sorted myself out yet. But till then, yeah, job is going in the bin. Bye. Till then, Wednesdays and Sundays, so I'll be back on Wednesday this week. Thank you so much for hanging out today, everybody. We're going to play Atlantic City. No, I don't know either. Well, they blew up the Chicken Man in Philly last night. Now they blew up his house too. Down on the boardwalk, they're getting ready for a fight. Gonna see what them racket boys can do. Now there's trouble bursting from out of state, and the DA can't get no relief. Gonna be a rumble out on the promenade, and the gambling commission's hanging on by the skin of his teeth. Well, now everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Baby, everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on and fix your hair up pretty, or meet me tonight in Atlantic City. I got a job and tried to put my money away, but I got debts that no one his man can pay. So I drew what I had from the Central Trust, and I bought his 2 old city bus. Well, now everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your makeup on, fix your hair up pretty, or meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Now our luck may have died and our love may be cold, but with you forever I'll stay. We're going out where the sand is turning into gold, yeah. Put on your stockings, baby, nights are getting cold. Maybe everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Now I've been looking for a job, but it's hard to find. Down here it's just winners and losers, and don't get caught on the wrong side of that line. I'm tired of coming out on this losing end, so honey, last night I met this guy, I'm gonna do a little favor for him. Well, I guess everything dies, baby, that's a fact. Maybe everything that dies someday comes back. Put your hair up nice and set yourself up pretty, oh, and meet me tonight in Atlantic City. Oh, meet me tonight in Atlantic City. I know, Maddie, I know. I had to write the date the other day, and I was like, yesterday, 20th, and then I genuinely just had no idea what number to put next. It wasn't like when you want to put the previous month. I was like, is it October? Maybe it's October. That feels kind of right. Is it January? Just not a clue. Well, our luck may have died and our love may be cold. That song, line in that, the chorus, reminds me of much later Bruce, Wrecking Ball Bruce, which I think I talked about recently, a song I had re-listened to, and there's some good songs on there. Similar vibe. Can't remember if I did this on stream or not. You put on your coat, I put on my hat. Just clothes. You put out the dog, I put out the cat. You put on your red dress for me tonight, honey. We're going on the town now, looking for easier money. There's nothing to it, mister, no, you won't hear a sound when your whole world comes tumbling down. And all them fat cats, well, they just think it's funny. I'm going on the town now, looking for easier money. Can't the world just run on vibes? Okay, so I've got a nightmare with my calendar, and maybe some of you might know a hack. I have Googled it extensively, and there doesn't seem to be one, but you know computers. So I have a calendar. Basically, this is my Google Calendar, but it's connected to an Outlook calendar. And I get invited to like just a lot of things, like things that run every day, like Teams meetings. There are like writing groups and stuff that run every day, like at university. And I get invites to them, and then they come onto my calendar every day. And I can't delete them because I didn't create the event. But even when I decline, they're still on my calendar. And so like May had like 4 events for every day, just every single day, that were repeated events. And they didn't go away when I declined. And so the things that I'd actually written in, or like random meetings, were so hard to see. I'm checking they're still there. Yeah, they're still there. And I said no. I said I don't want to come. So a declined event is not vanishing. Is that a glitch? Or what? Just wondered if anybody knew. Hey, Pertrite, what's up? I didn't sign up. I just attend a university. And other people do things. And I'm like, don't even tell me about it. I don't want to know. I mean, it makes me look really busy. If I ever need to get out of anything, I'll just flash my calendar at someone and be like, I'm rammed. I've got 2 things on today that I don't, nothing to do with me. And I said I wasn't going. Just wondered if anyone knew a hack there. Sounds like not. Yeah, I pay the university to work there. It's a real win. Don't worry, I'm not doing anything useful. They're going to pay me to be a teacher next year. Lucky me. Yeah, it's just... And I've managed to get rid of one of these before. There's one's like a repeating event they set up like every month. I managed to get rid of it somehow and I can't remember how. Do you think it's a glitch? Because the decline, it didn't process the decline. Oh, okay. Do you think there'll be an options in the Google Calendar or in Outlook Calendar that it's pulling from? Probably the Outlook Calendar, right? Because it's just syncing with that. Like you'll have a, do you want to see... Okay, yeah. Do you want to see decline of... Oh, I'm not logged in on this computer and it's going to want to text my phone. And I don't have my phone. Also, I don't need to do this on stream. Oh, and do you think maybe in the Google Calendar? Show declined events. Untick. They're still there. Do you think I need to do that in Outlook as well? Because it's just eating from there. Okay. That seems like quite an obvious solution that I did not come up with. I will try that. Okay, I'll have a fiddle with... Why hadn't I thought of that? Okay, thank you. Fell from the sky, no blood soaked the ground. Does anyone know a nice Jesus too? I don't know a nice one, and all the ones in the graph here are horrible. Oh, that, okay. That's not right. I'm meant to be wrapping up the stream, but I'm just not doing that is what's happening. That's not. It's just not doing that. Is that Jesus too? Hoi! Change the key so it's in a better. That's smart. I've just gone on to a complete random. This is me saying, oh, I should sing more songs from the Wrecking Ball album, and then starting to sing them and being like, these are not good solo songs. Oh, no cannonball did fly, no rifle it cut us down. No bombs fell from the sky, no blood soaked the ground. No powder flash blinded the eye, no deathly thunder sound. But just as sure as the hand of God, they brought death to my hometown. Boys. I think I just enjoyed it because it's quite an angry Bruce album. And I'm an angry person. Right, on that absolute anticlimax, I think I'm going to kind of wrap the stream up. Let's do an end of stream song. Because I have directed my mods towards the VOD so they could enjoy the complete clown from earlier. But that means they might witness this shambles and then tell me off. Oh, okay, we're going to play Error Connecting to Remote Server to the tune of Combine Harvester. Also, Purge, right? Like, did I say hi? Hi? Yes, because time isn't real, Maddie. The day is so long in the summer. How does Combine Harvester go? I did. Oh, well, that's embarrassing, isn't it? Can I take back the second one? Is that an option? Error connecting to remote server. Error connecting to remote server. Error connecting to remote server. Oh, error connecting to remote server. Well, I've got an error connecting to the remote server. I've got an error connecting to remote server. Oh, well, I've got an error. I don't know what to do. Well, I've got an error connecting to you. Ooh, remote server. Error connecting to remote server. Tried to connect and it didn't go well. Well, I've got an error connecting to the remote server. Well, if you connect, we will get along just swell. Well, error connecting to remote server. Error connecting to you. I got an error connecting to the remote server. Error connecting, I don't know what to do. Does that count? Everything counts. We can do what we want. Ah! I hope everybody's having a good weekend. It's going to be a week, which means you can come back on Wednesday if you want. Otherwise, I'll be in all the normal places. You know how it goes. Error connecting to the remote server. The remote server is not available for connection. We cannot connect right now. Ooh, 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 ooh. There are like so many reasons why I have mods on the chat. Like just to feel observed. You guys don't count, obviously. You don't have eyes. If you actually don't have eyes, sorry, that was my bad. Also, you got a shout out. Right, VODs are on YouTube. Songs are on YouTube. My relatively recent song, Burn the Witch, is on Bandcamp. It's coming to the streaming sites soon. New song out on 1st of June. Just for fun. Just for a cheeky little bit of fun. Yeah, why not, Victor? I can. That's all my news, really. I hope you're having a fantastic week. Thank you so much for your company. Song requests, excellent song request today. Top tier, top draw. King of the Mountain song requests. Are we cycling? So, let's go for a raid. We'll go raid guy. I said no live learns and I did about 17 live learns. Don't report me to the police. Come along on the raid. All that good stuff. Say hey, maybe. You know, people appreciate that. Oh, there's quite a lot of you. Hi. It's lovely to have you here. I genuinely thought there was like 3 of us sat in a room. But there were lots of people peering in through the windows, which is nice and not creepy at all. No, that was a complete joke. You know, we love the lurk. Chatting, thank you for popping by. Thank you so much for hanging out, everybody. It's so lovely to see you on this sunny, sunny day. I hope you have a great few days or however long it is until I next see you. Come hang out on Discord if you like. We need a new fitness challenge for June, so somebody better come up with a fun one for that. Yeah, just let's go. Next stream, Wednesday afternoon, BST, 4 p.m. BST. If you're around. Right, see you soon. Take care.